Welcome back to the Trembi channel. In today's video, we'll be taking you through how to use Trembi's marketing automation software. By the end of this video, you'll get a full understanding of number one, what is marketing automation? Number two, what are some of the use cases of marketing automation? Number three, why do you even need it? And number four, how do you go about using Trembi's marketing automation software? For those that don't know, Trembi is a sales and marketing software company. We provide different tools that are used within sales and marketing. Things like the Trembi Connect, which is an influencer marketing product, the Trembi Sales AI, which is a sales automation product that will find leads, engage them for you, do everything about leads acquisition, our marketing automation full, and a lot more, which you could check out at trembi.com. For this video specifically, we'll be taking you through how to use that Trembi marketing automation software. So let's get started. As a starting point, marketing automation is just the use of software to handle routine marketing tasks. As an example, every once in a while, you may need to send out email campaigns. So yes, you could do it yourself, sending one by one, but you might as well instruct a robot, a marketing automation tool to do it for you. So ideally, it's just using software as opposed to going and manually doing something yourself when it comes to tasks to do with automation. Why do you need marketing automation? For this, I'm going to give you a real world example. Let me just use very basic numbers. Let's say you are interacting with 10 new people a day. Some of these people are coming and maybe buying from your shop or signing up on your website or leaving their information for you to contact them. To the normal eye, it looks like 10 is a very small number. But what happens in the real world is today 10 people will come, tomorrow another 10, the other day 10, and you'll quickly realize that yes, it's 10, 10, 10, but in 30 days, those are 300 different people that have come to you. Now expand that into 3 months. You're going to notice that those are 900 people, almost 1,000 people that are interacting with your brand. Now, the thing about these interactions is these people are at different levels of interaction with you. I mean, you're going to get some people that are interacting with you for the first time today. It's month 3, but the person has only learned about you that day. Then you'll have some other people that interacted with you the month before, and some people that interacted with you 3 months ago. And each of these is interacting with you in a different way. I mean, someone, like I said, could have just interacted with you for the first time today. Then another is a paying customer, they are a regular customer. Another is falling off, they're actually losing trust of your brand, or they're falling off in some sort of way. All these are your customers, but there are different levels of interaction with your brand. Meaning the information you send to a customer who is falling off may be different from the information you send to a customer who is interacting with you for the first time. However, the patterns are the same. Like I said, it's just about 4 or 5 patterns. This one has interacted with us the first time. The same series of communications may need to be sent to all the people, whether they've signed up with your product in Jan or they bought from you for the first time in December. It might be a similar set of communications. Now, where marketing automation tools come in, they just help you keep everyone engaged, because in a scenario where you would have wanted to remember that, oh, okay, so I talked to so-and-so 3 months ago, today is what I need to send them. As a human being, it might be difficult for you to deal with it at such big scale, because, I mean, with just the basic example I gave you, only 10 people would translate into 900. 10 people a day would translate into 900 people in 3 months. And for you to keep ahead, to keep everyone interacted with, to keep everyone engaged, is why you may need a marketing automation software. What are some of these use cases that may necessitate you to use a marketing automation software? Scenario number 1 is what they call welcome series. Welcome series are, say for example, someone has come and signed up for your service today. As an example, for us, we have new people signing up, and those new people, we have to send communication to them across the entire first month. They will receive an email, they will receive a WhatsApp, they will receive another email, another SMS, interacting with them to try and convince them to become our customers. Now, what we do is we just create this automation once, because I mean, you have people who are signing up on Mondays, people who are signing up on Friday, people who will be signing up 6 months from now, and all of them are going to need the same series of messages. So you might as well just create some kind of workflow that accommodates for it. Other case scenarios, onboarding. I mean, if, say, for example, someone has just paid for the product, send them helpful information, follow up to verify if they are getting value, check on them again. So that's use case number 2. Use case number 3 is nurturing, moving someone from a person who doesn't know anything about you to a person who wants to buy from you. Is literally just a series of communications. I mean, attract them, give them some kind of free resource. Once they come in, follow up with them the first time, check on them again, follow up with them the second time. So the relevance of this is between you and your customer is just a series of communications. In fact, what Google says is the average person needs to have received about 8 pieces of communication from you to begin to think like they know you, to begin to trust you. So you might as well automate it, because what you're sending today to a different person might be similar to what you sent yesterday. So you might as well have one journey and let the journey do everything for you. There are things like abandoned carts, where someone has gone to your website, filled in a cart, but not paid. You could as well use marketing automation for that. There are things like birthday and anniversary reminders. Those simple messages go a long way towards empowering your customers keep with you. Re-engagement campaign means someone is away from being your customer, then you're trying to poke and re-engage them. So those are some of the use cases where you could automate a lot of the process and make sure that you're managing all these interactions at large scale. So let's dive into how to use the marketing automation software. All right. So now, if you don't already have an account, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to have to sign up for one. And the way you do that is just simply visit Trembi. Just search for Trembi marketing automation on Google. Automation. Now, once you select Trembi marketing automation on Google and search for it, apologies, there's no N. The first result that comes is where you should go. Select the marketing automation software. Now, on that very page, there will be a button to get started, which you can click and immediately get started. But since I already have an account, I could dive straight right in. Now, on getting onto the platform, the first thing you land on is the homepage, which will give you a bit of details. How many contacts have you added? How many emails? What SMSs have we sent? How many WhatsApps? Everything to do with whatever is going on inside your account. Now, as a starting point, I will start with the automations, because I mean, the marketing automation is why we would need to be here. Our marketing automation software is built on one thing: segmentation of your customers. Keep in mind that we know that your customers are interacting with you, but they're interacting with you in different ways, in different avenues. I mean, as an example, you're going to have some scenarios where people buy product A and other people buy product B. For our case, as an example, we have a product called Trembi Campaigns and Trembi Sales AI. The information we send to the Sales AI people and the Trembi Campaigns people are different. So the other scenarios where, as an example, you have customers from Nigeria and customers from the UK. It might be Independence Day in Nigeria and not Independence Day in the UK. So that segmentation helps you separate your customers. Now, under these automations, if you don't already have any existing automations, the first thing you do is go right here and create an automation. You can give it any name you would want. Maybe in this case, let me use tester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put whatever description. The description, this is for your internal purposes to know that that is what this automation is about. Now, once you add that information, you'll be taken to a next page where the first thing it requests you for is give me the list of people that we want to add onto this list. If you don't already have any list, I'm going to still show you how to create lists. But since I already have a list, let me just select this list called Tinder. Now, once you're done adding the list, there are a set of actions you can do, like as an example, adding an SMS. Type it out just like this, add it. In addition to this, there are a ton of others, things like adding WhatsApp, which you can just select your WhatsApp sender and put the WhatsApp you want to send. And add it just like that. Furthermore, you can even add other actions. The other actions are things like adding people to the list, creating a task, and a ton more that you may need. That just like here, let me go ahead and even add for you an email. So type it out, put your subject right here and your body right there. Scroll below and add that step. Now, in addition to these actions at the bottom right there, they're what they call conditions. Now, under these conditions, at the moment, the only condition that is available is adding a delay. A delay is when next should we communicate. As an example, maybe wait a period of 7 days, and after those 7 days, add another WhatsApp as an example, just like this. Type it out and add. Now, what would happen after adding this is it creates an entire journey. As an example, once this person is added to the list, we're going to go ahead and send an SMS, send a WhatsApp, and wait a period of 7 days. And after those 7 days, take the next action. Now, in the near future, we're adding quite a number of conditions. Things like if someone opens, what should we do? If someone clicks a link you've sent in either WhatsApp or email, what should we do? So for those people that watch later on in the future, you may find these actions already available because it's part of what we are currently working on now as we speak. Now, the whole journey is like this. Once you're done setting it up, some people create journeys as long as even a year, because remember, this is a series of communications that you needed to be doing to your customers to keep them engaged and to re-engage them. What this will do is just automate it. Once you're done, all you have to do is click activate. Activate is right there in the corner. So go ahead and click activate right here. And the moment you're done, it will do two things. It will begin sending whatever communication it is to these people who are already on the list and begin showing you the statistics of what has happened. You know what? I've sent these people. Here's how many have opened. Here's how many have clicked. It will not only do it to the existing people, but even the new people you add onto the list in the future, it will automatically do it for you. All these stats are available, and we're also updating these stats as we speak. As of now, we are even adding the WhatsApp stats so you know who would have clicked, who would have opened, and a ton more details that you need to help you study what's happening in your automation. Now, among some of the things you need to pay attention to are the contacts. Now, the contacts are where you put your contacts. I mean, all you have to do is literally go ahead and add a contact. If you have a list, you can put them in the list. If you want to add single contacts, go ahead and just add, put in the name, the email, the phone number. Just make sure that the phone number is in international format. Once you're done, just click add. Now, this is where you also work on the lists as well. You could select a given contact and visualize what is going on. How many messages have been sent? Has this person opened them? Has he clicked them? So a ton of details just to help you. There is also what they call qualification, but we have another video for that. But for now, let me just try and maybe add one person to our list so you see what that would be like. So I'm adding this contact onto the list. So once it's added, as you can see, immediately begins triggering some sorts of actions based on what the automation we created. That would be the same case for your case. Every new person you add onto the automation, it would begin that sequence of communications to them for whatever has been added within the automations. Now, another thing you may need to pay attention to are what they call the forms. These forms right here. Look at forms like, say you're doing some marketing and you need people to fill in a certain form as a lead so that you're able to market to them. You can as well retrieve the form just like I've got it here. The person would click it, whether from an ad or a social media link. And the difference between us and any other type of forms, in the background, we trigger immediate automations to whoever fills in this form. Everyone that has filled in the form, depending on what automation you have created for them, automatically the system will begin sending them the WhatsApps, the emails, the SMSs, whatever form of communication you have. You'll go ahead and follow up based on what we have included within the automations. So that means instead of having like one forms software and another marketing automation software, you just have one platform and it accommodates for both the forms that you need and the contacts that the automations behind the forms. Now, most importantly, we also added what they call analytics. In these analytics, we want you to just understand how many messages have we sent, how many have been delivered, who has clicked, who has shown interest, what has not been delivered. So everything to do with what's going on inside your communications is in one central place. Now, the beauty about this is we are improving it, and I'm guessing most of you, by the time you're watching this video, a lot is going to have improved on this. These analytics are going to be top of the range. We already have a ton of things, yes, but we're improving a lot more to give you more actionable insight. One of the things you need to look out for are things like our qualification tool, which is, yes, we have sent out these messages, but what value has come out? How many leads are showing intent? How many of them are looking like they want to make purchases? So that is also readily available under the contact section, but we're going to do a separate video showing you how that would work for you. In a nutshell, that is how Trembi Campaigns is. The best bit about it is it's absolutely free. There are no monthly charges. All you have to pay for is your SMSs on your WhatsApps, because I mean those are already billed by the telcos and WhatsApp itself. So as long as you're using this and you're a small business, you can start. You have 1,000 free messages, 3 SMSs every month, and all this is absolutely free. In a nutshell, that is what the marketing automation software is like. For more questions, please feel free to reach out. But bye-bye for now.